Nation better ride to your feet, cause Mason Brown pulling up from 30.
Hello everyone, welcome to High School Game Day here at The Nest. This is our first episode in live person. We've got myself, Colin Ditherd, Skip, Kendrick Wappens, and Cho D. Ekron. Tonight, we're going to start off by talking about the hype atmosphere here at The Nest. Cho D, can you explain to us why the home court matters for the GT Redhawks tonight?
You know, when it's loud in the atmosphere, it's hard to play. It's hard to play the basketball for the other team. They're going to get doing a lot of turnovers and missing shots, and really just not playing their best if they don't got their home field, their home court.
I totally agree. Skip, there's rumors that this is the loudest student section in the conference. What do you have to say to that?
Well, it's for sure the loudest in the conference, if not in the whole state. I mean, it might be the loudest in the entire country, if we're being honest.
I agree.
Yeah, true.
I agree.
The Nest
100%.
environment is just unmatched.
And Kendrick, I heard that you said that the crowd is something today. What is the crowd today?
I mean, it's just electric out there, man. I mean, there's no other way to put it. And there's fans this place is packed right now. The roof is looking like it's going to blow off. The Russ Londonite, the Brone Zone, anything like that, you know. Fans are packing in. Rivalry matchup. Can't see how this game doesn't blow the roof off this place.
100%. I've heard from sources that the crowd tonight is being called the sixth man on the court. The sixth man.
That's an advantage if I've ever heard one.
I mean, that is an advantage if I've ever heard one.
Argue that.
I heard a key from you tonight, Skip, was to make Arcadia uncomfortable. Would you like to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. The crowd just has to be extra loud tonight. You know, getting in the heads of the players on Arcadia's team and causing them to, you know, miss easy shots, you know, maybe like a layup or free throws. So the crowd can definitely be a huge impact tonight against a rival like Arcadia. So
Yeah.
I 100%
For sure.
agree, Skip. Next, we're going to go to our basketball talks, talking about defense winning championships. I'd like to start off for us tonight. I think that the defensive prowess from Talon Fabian and Carter Gimza are going to end up winning us this game tonight. You know, I think their shooters, they're good and all, right? What does that Declan guy shoot? 55% from three. I think that's a padded stat. I think that's way overrated.
Facts.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Carter Gimza locks him up tonight. He shoots 23 or lower, and like I said, defense wins championships, and that's gonna win us this game tonight. Guys, you got anything on that?
I think we gotta point to the Black Dragons for defense. I think he's gonna absolutely lock down Carter Wegman tonight.
I think the Black Dragons are fraud, personally.
Oh.
I think the biggest contributor in this game will be Travis Tyson on the interior defense.
Yes.
If these tiny Arcadia guards drive to the paint, I think Big TT will be in there to swat that away. I mean, I think he'll be the biggest contributor in the paint.
for sure.
You know, some people say that Travis Tyson's a little soft. He doesn't like getting physical in the paint.
Yeah, I mean, the Black Dragons guarding Max Blaschkow, not much to see there. I mean, there's a
Sort
lot
of
to
an
see.
overrated
but
player, yeah.
Yeah, there's
not that good.
not very. Yeah, no.
And you know, people have been saying that Trav lately has been a travesty, but I think far from a travesty is Travis T. I think honestly he has been.
Yes.
I think he's been a little underwhelming as of recent, but I truly do think that, you know, like Skip says about him all the time, I think tonight is where he bounces back.
Definitely breaking out tonight. for sure.
11% from three is pretty.
That's a
I
tragedy.
feel it in my bones. He's gonna have a good night.
And that's with him
So-
playing his worst basketball as of recent.
Yeah.
I'd like to move on to the next thing. Fast breaks and transition, right? We've had a lot of fast breaks recently, and they've resulted in missed layups from Kay Maletzko, and I mean even Talon
Of course,
is missing
that's-
layups out there.
that's true.
So I mean, if we really talk about it, that can be a huge aspect of tonight's game. Do you think that it's going to be a complete game tonight, and any one of you, or do you think that we're going to continue with these missed layups?
I think we might get a little flustered just because it's a rivalry game, but all in all, I think we're going to pull through. We've played on big stages before,
Of course.
in crazy atmospheres, and we've pulled through.
And Kendrick, I heard you talking about protecting the paint versus the perimeter defense. Can you explain a little bit on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it all starts with the perimeter defense tonight. I mean, their guards are strong. They have that Declan kid and then the Carter Wegman, both averaging 19 and 21 points per game, shooting well from the arc, you know. But I think tonight, if we can take away the perimeter and make them go inside, we have the interior defenders such as the Black Dragon or Travis Tyson, and they won't be able to compete with us down low. And I just think that's it for us.
One thing that I'd like to talk about here is the hustle stats that don't show up on the stat board. When we talk about guys like Lucas Herman, right? Maybe the stats look bad, 0 assists to 5 turnovers.
That is
However,
rough.
what the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet that we talk about with Lucas is pure, utter hustle and heart. I think when he wants to, he has the most heart on the entire floor. So I'd like to say that Lucas Herman is going to be my pick for the guy that's going to have maybe not all the stats, but all the heart for sure.
He's definitely got that going for him. I mean, I don't know what else, but
I mean, he definitely does have that going for him. I'd like to finish out by talking about the free throws. The free throws, I feel like this will decide the close games. If there is a close game tonight, I think the free throws will decide the close game tonight. And I said that Lucas Herman would hit a game winner a little bit ago. You guys called me crazy. He didn't hit the game winner, but he hit the 2 icing free throws to win the game against Holman.
He did.
Do you think that this game is going to be close enough to where we have to hit free throws to win the game?
Of course.
I think we lose this game. To be honest.
Whoa,
I mean,
what? Whoa!
70-point swing, 20 points with Mason Brown. We win by 20 with Mason. But Mason's out today. And I think that's just it. I think we lose this game. And, yeah, give me Arcadia.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
You're ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pause on that because I'm going to come back to that. Let's talk about the conference rivalry here, Kendrick. All right? The conference rivalry energy. You think that the energy tonight and just the absence of the Brown is going to allow Arcadia to get this win?
I think so. I think Mason plays that big of a swing on our team. I mean, he's been out all week. I just don't think that the Jizma is going to get it done versus Declan. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but 21 points per game, 55% from deep. I just don't see how we can compete with that without Mason there. And I just think the pit we have in our guards is going to be a big factor in Arcadia, how they play against us.
I don't agree with that. Of course, I think that even without Mason, we can still pull this through. I think Gizma is going to lock up Wegman, and Declan, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I think that Lucas, I think obviously he's going to lock up the Black Dragon. Or he's going to lock up Max Blaschkow because,
No doubt.
obvious reasons. But I don't think that no Brown means no win. I think that's an outrageous
Yeah,
take.
that's terrible.
A terrible take. I'm going to ask.
Coming from you.
I'm going to ask somebody that actually knows ball here, Skip.
Yeah.
What do you think of Arcadia coming to the Nest and having to play in this atmosphere?
I don't think they can handle it, plain and simple.
You think they're going to crack?
That is true.
For sure.
Pretty
The
tough
Nest
environment.
it cracks on everyone, like they beat down on everyone they play. The environment here is just it's unseen, honestly. It's the best in the world.
That's true. We were
the
talking
world.
about,
Best in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
and some people were saying that was self-proclaimed best
No.
student section in the world. Personally,
of
I've
course
heard many
not.
people say that.
Yeah.
So we're not going to say that that's self-proclaimed. Thirdly, I'd like to talk about the physicality and intensity from tip-off. Basically, who wants it more? Who do you think is going to be the more physical team this game? Kendrick, I'd like to start with you.
I think us. I mean, I don't think Arcadia has any physicality, to be 100% honest with you. They have one guy, Max Blaschkow. He's just a giant refrigerator. He just walks around out there, sets some screens, and doesn't bring much else. But
But you think we're going to lose the game?
you think we're gonna lose?
I think we're going to lose, but I think we're a more physical team. I just think we might.
We're gonna out-physical them, and we're gonna lose
yes,
the game.
I think we're going to struggle offensively without the Brown facilitating and being the pioneer of our offense. I just don't see.
If
struggled
the
last game
guys on our
versus
team
LaCrescent.
out-physical them, there's no way we lose this game, Kendrick.
That's just not true.
There's absolutely
Not
no
true.
way we lose
They
this
can,
game.
they can outshoot us all
think
game
they're just
long.
gonna light up
They're a
threes?
much better shooting team than we are right now.
I actually will agree with that at least. I think the only way we lose the game is if we do get outshot. But I think if we out-physical them, we're going to win this game. I think if you body guys on the perimeter, they're not going to make shots.
100%.
55% from three. Three
And
guys,
that's one dude. That's only one guy.
39.5%, 34 and 55% from three. I mean, that's just three crazy efficient shooters.
That is 3 crazy efficient shooters. However, even with that high efficiency, you don't think that Carter Gizma has any chance in the universe to lock up Declan tonight?
I think he has a chance. I mean, he definitely can, but I just don't really see it. I think he's a pretty solid player, but I think he can shut him down. I think we can win this game, but I just think it's going to be tough without the Brown here in attendance.
So my final thing to Skip and Chody here. Chody, I'm going to ask you first. Who do you think wants it more tonight? Who wants to get this win?
100% the Red Hawks. I've talked to some of their players, and they all seem very determined to win this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They're very determined to win
They're
this
very
game.
determined to win the game. They've been hearing what everybody else is saying. They think that they can't win without the Brown, but they can. And they're going to show it tonight that they can win without the Brown.
I mean, they've showed it last game. They can win without the Brown too. What was
Sorry
different
team.
this game?
Sorry
100%.
team.
We're acting like this
sorry
team is leaps and bounds better than the last one.
LaCrescent's a sorry team.
La Crescent is sorry. I totally agree, but I think Arcadia is right up there with them. I wouldn't say that this is the cream of the crop we're playing tonight.
I guess, but I don't know.
You know,
I think you go into this game thinking that we're going to beat Arcadia. I think they can find a way to beat us tonight.
I said on the last podcast that it would be a heated game, and it would definitely be closer than people think. Are we going to lose? Hell no, we're not going to lose. There's an absolute 0% chance we lose this game. The talent on this team is too severe for us to lose this game.
Yeah.
I think that Kendrick is, maybe on the lettuce a little bit here. I don't know if he knows what he's talking about. So I'd like to finish out after you rudely interrupted me on who wants it more, Skip. Who do you think wants it more?
Yeah, 100% we want it more. I mean,
That's what they're saying, Kendrick.
yeah, no, 100% we want it more. I mean, the boys got something to prove tonight for sure against Arcadia.
All right, I'd like to finish out by giving what I want to say here. Looking at the stats, I'd say Arcadia is probably a better shooting team.
Oh my!
I'd say that they're probably.
Hey, tell him Fabian is on our team, by the way.
I know.
If you don't realize he's on the team.
I know. Let me finish. I would say that they, have elite shooting talent, but I'd say our guys got more heart. Yeah. More physicality. And way more aura than the Arcadia.
Hey,
So that's why tonight I'm going to go with the GT Red Hawks.
Yeah. Hey, can I stray off topic a little bit here? Of
course.
I think the only way that we win this game tonight is if Coach Ian Anderson decides to play Bo Sibian in the game. I mean, that's a great thing. The stats. 100% from deep. 100%.
Hey, can we talk about how many shots that was? Is there a shot limit to that?
There is a shot limit.
What is it?
1. 100% from the field.
Still impressive.
6 points per game. Tell me why he couldn't make an impact tonight.
So he had 6 points in one game.
Meets the requirement.
Think of his efficiency. He played like 3 minutes and he put up 6 points.
Exactly.
He plays that for the whole game.
So why would he not be playing then?
Politics. We've talked about this many times.
The politics come back.
We've
The
talked about
politics
this many
come back.
times. It's very apparent in this
Oh,
program.
Big Cheese. What do you think about Big Cheese?
After he implanted the thing into his shoe and tried to get him hurt.
He did. Yep.
All right, guys. I'd like to finish off this podcast, this live podcast here, by talking about the key things in this game. Let's talk about the keys to the game, right? We're going to talk about my 3 keys to the game right here, right now. Key number 1, I think we got to out-physical them. We got to get shooters off the ball, and we 100% can't let up wide open shots. That's how we lose this game. Skip?
Yeah, I 100% agree. This game is going to be won in the trenches, honestly.
Oh, in the trenches.
Wow. We're gonna have to be big. I mean, they're not a big team, and that's why if we just out physical them, it should be an easy win for our team. So.
Yeah, I still got Arcadia personally, but if I was on the Red Hawks train, I would say that all those things are correct. That we need to make sure we limit their shooters, and we need to get the ball out of their best 2 players' hands. We need to make somebody else beat us tonight, because if these 2 are shut down, they have nothing left in their team.
And that's what I was saying. I was saying that if Carter Gimza locks up Declan, like I think he will, there's no contest for this game.
I agree. I think the Red Hawks I think this game can go either way. I just think it's going to be tough without the Brown. You know what I'm saying? So.
Brown doesn't really matter that much to our team. But
Just stop.
I think they just guard the 3-pointers and they get every rebound. They're gonna win this game.
Really? You get every rebound.
Not every rebound.
And now from
Outstanding analytical analysis, Cody.
If we out-rebound them, we're gonna win this game. And I think we should be able to out-rebound them because they got nobody that can rebound.
What a buffoon.
They got a bunch of little guys. They got Declan. He's 5'4".
He's a role guy?
He's not a role guy.
points per game, the role guy to
He's a
you?
role guy for not getting rebounds. He didn't get no rebounds. He's 5'2".
He doesn't need to get rebounds. He's the guard.
Nobody else is going to get rebounds. Who else is getting rebounds on their team?
Max Boschko.
Max Boschko hardly plays. He's
What? He
totally
starts?
plays.
He's a senior.
He's trash, and he's trash, and he can't
Oh
do
my
anything
God.
with
Oh
the
my
basketball.
goodness, Jody.
You need to get
Let's
off.
look at it.
You need
Let's
to
look
get
at
off.
his stats.
You need
Let's
to
look
get
at
off
his
the.
stats.
You need to get 5 rebounds a game almost.
Why is this
4.8
guy
rebounds.
5 rebounds a game?
Not great.
He's
but
400 pounds getting 5 rebounds a game. That is not a
He doesn't
problem.
have a 50-inch vert. He can't go up there and snag it.
It doesn't matter.
Guys are going up and
he,
jumping over
He
him.
punches people out of the paint. He's like Donkey Kong. He goes over, punches them right out of the paint. He should be able to get rebounds when nobody's in the paint with him.
So
That's crazy to me.
So you're saying that the rebounding stat is why Arcadia's going to lose? It's the rebounding stat.
Yes, because we're getting more rebounds than them. We're getting more rebounds than them.
Wow.
That equals more
The
possessions
Red Hawks have
and more
dominated
scoring.
the rebounding category all year long.
Exactly.
We've been-
So they're going to get more.
They will.
However,
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that that's with Mason Brown.
That is with
averaging
our
the
leading
rebounds that he
rebounder.
has
9
per
rebounds per game, by the
I
way.
mean, yeah, 9 rebounds a game.
That
That's
is true.
that is a huge loss
Yeah.
for this team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be tough to win without the Brown.
I disagree with Skip saying that he's absolutely worthless, right? But he's not needed for this game. The Red Hawks easily win. Like I said, my
any
3
game.
things. This is a 100% chalk up dub. There's too much talent on this roster. Next thing I'd like to go in is we're going to go with the predictions. I'm going to go down the line with you guys. Who do you think is getting the first basket tonight, Kendrick?
Talon. I mean, obvious pick, but I think Talon. Yeah, corner 3. I think it'll be a play set up for him. I think a corner 3 to start the game.
Skip, I'd like to ask you, who do you think is going to get the first 3 of the game?
Travis Tyson.
Oh,
Travis Tyson.
11%, by the way.
We were just talking about his bounce
He's
back.
going to have a breakout game.
We said that last game.
This one's
11%.
Told you, I feel it.
Jody, who do you think is going to be the person to dunk in this game, if there is one? Or are you thinking there's not going to be one?
What kind of
I mean,
question
I
is
think there's
this?
only one answer here. I think it's going to be Bo Simeon.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Great take.
Bo Simeon is going to come in. and
He's going to come into the game and he's going to dunk it. He's going to be the only one to dunk this whole game.
Exactly. If the politics stop, then Bo Simeon will throw one down
If we're
tonight.
not worrying about the politics, 100%.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, let's wrap this up tonight with one more thing. Who is going to be the X factor for the Red Hawks tonight?
You start.
You want me to start? Yeah, I'm gonna say Carter Gimza. I think he has to be the X factor. If the Red Hawks are gonna win this game, he has to stop Declan from scoring points. I mean, he has to stop him or just shut him down. Because if he's on, that leads to more opportunities for all of Arcadia's other shooters, and that's just not that we can't win the game if he's on. So I think Carter Gimza is the X factor tonight.
Well, I don't think. You know what I'm going to say? Travis Tyson is going to be the X factor tonight. So he's just going to have a crazy game. That's all I got to say. He's going to have a crazy game.
He's going to have a crazy game.
Crazy game.
Jody,
You know,
player?
me personally, I know we were talking about Max Blasco earlier, and he's a big body. You know who's a big body for us? Big Cheese.
Big Cheese.
And Big Cheese is the only one who's not going to get Donkey Kong down to the paint because he's a big body and he's gonna body Max Blasco right out of the paint if he gets his minutes. But I mean that's just the politics again, like we were talking
again,
about.
of course. I mean, there's
Yeah, if
obviously
not him,
a root problem on this team.
Yeah,
There is.
and if not him, Kane Lesko, he's also pretty big, and he benches more than Max
And he did
Blasco
bench
probably.
more hay bales than Max Blasco last week.
Yep.
So pretty crazy.
All right,
Probably one of them.
I think my X factor of the game tonight, I think this is no shocker. It's going to be Talon. Obviously, Talon's going to be the X factor. I mean, you could say
That's an easy answer.
Yeah, it is the cop-out answer, of course, but I think it's the true answer. I mean, if we look at Talon Fabian's stats as of recent, he's been highly efficient from 3, shooting 37%. I mean, his free throw percentage is unmatched. Can we get that stat here? 78%. That's decent for high school. I'd say that's pretty good for high school.
Is it?
For high school, it is.
That's pretty decent.
For high school, it is. Let's not forget the mass amount of free throws that he shot last
guess.
game.
I
He shot an
guess.
insane amount. So I think he's going to be it. And if you don't want me to take the cop-out answer, I'll take Lucas Herman in the paint. I don't think he's going to get bullied around by Blasco
Black
either.
Dragon.
That's going to be his matchup all night, and he's not going to get bullied around. Absolutely. I'm not going to listen to this, all right? I know that Lucas Herman has taken some backlash. I said on the show
Deserved.
that he's a wet tissue in the paint, blowing away in the wind.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. I think tonight, I saw him in the gym the other day. He's been grinding, he's been working out. I think tonight is the game that he shows who he really is.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I think
You're wrong.
But I mean, we saw another totally off topic, but we saw Bo Sibian come into the school this morning, and he is looking ready.
Yes.
He was walking in, hood up.
see
He
him
is
look ready
looking
for
dialed.
today's
He is
game.
looking ready, and he's sick. I can tell he's sick of the politics, and he's ready for his shot to come.
He's getting fed up, huh?
Yeah, he's getting fed up with it. So
Once he gets his shot, he's not coming off.
No.
never.
You know, K-Wop, you've been talking for a couple weeks about this Theron Shook guy, but I'm not seeing any stats for him. What's
Yeah,
up
I'm
with that?
seeing Theron Shook has 0 minutes, 0 stats.
Yeah.
Recorded.
I think he's suffering from the same thing as Bo. I think the politics. I think
The politics in Arcadia are just as bad?
Are pretty bad, and I think maybe the stat guy just messed up. I mean, I watched him.
Wow.
31 points on JV last week, by the way.
On JV.
So,
On JV.
okay.
I mean,
31 points. That's a lot of
Comp
points.
on JV.
Can we?
Yeah.
Do you
That's
think we
good,
could get like a Theron Shook Bo Sibian 1v1 going? We're gonna have to.
Bo would
look into
wipe
that.
I would
the floor with
definitely
him.
I would definitely take Bo Sibian over Theron Shook
Bo
for
would
sure.
wipe the
We're
floor
gonna
with him.
have to look into that one. We're gonna have to ask.
Wait, is that Theron Shook right there?
Oh, whoa!
He's in the crowd.
He's trying to crash the show.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the first live episode of Mid-Afternoon Takes. We will see you all on the next episode, or we might see you after the game.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Wow, shit.